Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. Today I'm going to bake you a pie, and the pie that I'm going to be baking is based on what you guys are asking for. The Dollar Tree, the things that you could find there to make pies and recipes and stuff. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this pie using the things that I found in the Dollar Tree. So if you want to see how I rig this thing up, come on and let's go with this. This pie right here, guys, is very simple. All you're going to need is a box of this apple crisp. It says Grandma. Let me let you guys see it real good. It says Grandma Recipe, right? Apple crisp mix, and that's what it looks like. And this thing is only $1. You're also going to need a box of raisins, and you'll find this also in the Dollar Tree. This is a sun-made raisins, and this one is pretty good. I'm also going to use this can of apple filling topping, and this is Mother's Made, and it's also $1. And I'm also going to use buttermilk biscuit. It's right there, let you guys see it. I'm also going to use a cinnamon sugar. And I'm also going to add to that 6 tablespoons of soft butter or margarine. Make sure say the butter or margarine that you're going to use into this recipe is pretty soft, okay? So come on and let's go. So, okay guys, the first thing you want to do is get your biscuit ready. So you want to separate them in 2 equal parts, right? So this one comes with 8. So I'm going to separate them. I'm going to put that one aside, and this right here, I'm going to open it up. And all I'm going to do, well, this one, it looks like it comes with 10. This one comes with 10. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut it just like so, in little squares. It don't have to be neat. You just want to cut them up in bite sizes. Now, I'm going to be using this to bake my pie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my non-stick spray, and I'm just going to coat the bottom of the pan slightly, just like that. And then add these to the bottom. Okay, so that right there looks pretty good. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my cinnamon sugar, and I'm just going to kind of sprinkle it on top of that. Okay, and then I'm going to put this aside. Now with the half that is remaining, going to open it out just like so. Get a little bit of flour and sprinkle on it like that. I'm going to be using my rolling pin, so I just put a little bit of flour on it just like so. And just kind of roll that out. What we're looking for is for it to look like something like this. Okay guys, so this is basically what it looks like. When I get done with this step, it does come out like this, like a roti, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside, and then we'll move to the next step. Okay guys, we're moving to the next step. I'm going to get my apple crisp mix, Grandma Recipe, open it up. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in my container. Here I have 6 tablespoons of soft butter. And you just want to go ahead and get everything together until it mixes smoothly into the flour. Okay guys, when you're finished mixing the butter and the mixture together, this is basically what it's going to look like. Alright? Just like this. I guess this is the hardest part of it, just to mix this together, but that's basically what that's going to look like. Alright? To that, you're going to add a half a cup of water. And just mix this in. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put this aside, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, so we're moving to the next step, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back in with my cooking spray, and I'm just going to spray around the side of the baking pan, just so it doesn't stick. When I'm ready to take it out, I want it to come out nice and easy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and grab that thing. I'm going to go ahead now and get this right here. And I'm just going to lay it around the side of the pan, like so. And again, guys, it don't have to be nice and neat. Just want to lay it out just like so. Make sure you have it coming over the edge of the pan. So that's the way it's going to look, right? With that step. The next thing that I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and add my apples on top. Go ahead and spread it out. I'm going to go ahead and add some more of that cinnamon sugar on top. Now guys, if you want to buy 2 cans of these things, depending on how much people you're going to serve for, you could go ahead and get it, right? But if you're going to get 2 cans, you're going to need 2 cake mix. The next thing I'm going to do is pour this thing all over it. Just like so. I'm going to spread it out evenly like so. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my raisins. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of raisin on top of this. Now I'm going to fold this thing over like so. And then I'm going to go back again and add some more of that cinnamon sugar on top of this. So that is what it should look like when you finish with that step. Alright, I have my oven turned on to 350 degrees, and I'm going to let this bake between 20 to 30 minutes. It shouldn't take no longer than that. So in 20 to 30 minutes, I'll come back and this thing should be all done. So see you back. So there you have it, guys. I'm all done. I had to let it bake for an extra 5 minutes. So I would top it off about 35 minutes total. So right now it's still hot. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it cool. Nice and cool, because I don't want to eat this hot. It's not going to be delicious if it's hot. So I'm just going to let it get nice and cool, and then we'll serve it up. So I'm going to cut it, guys, and I'm going to let you guys see what it looks like when I cut it. Alright, so I'll see you back in few. So there you have it, guys. It's nice and cool, and I'm going to go ahead and take a little slice out of it so you guys could see what it looks like on the inside. This thing is delicious, guys. Delicious. See? It's nice and perfect. So there you have it. You can see how nice that is. It is just perfect. Nice and perfect. And this is good for the kids and good for Thanksgiving or birthdays or Christmas or whenever. But anyway, guys, thanks for the love and thanks for your support, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy. I'm gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, a time we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.